guys, today is Thursday, April 8th, and we are going to be starting group. We're going to be talking about the days of the week, the months of the year, how many days we've been in school, what the weather is like, and our theme this week and the last couple of weeks has been spring. So we're going to be talking about that. Let's go ahead and get started with our days of the week song. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 All right, so today is Thursday. Let's do our months. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, then you turn around. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, then you turn around. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, then you turn around. Last time. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, then you sit back down. All right, you guys. So we said today is Thursday and our month is April. So let's go ahead and fix our calendar here. Yesterday was Wednesday. Today is Thursday. And tomorrow will be Friday. So today is Thursday, April, and let's go ahead and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and today is number 8. Today is Thursday, April 8th, and our year is 2021. 2021. All right, let's figure out how many days we've been in school. Let's go over to our 100 days chart here. And we're going to go ahead and count by 10s. All right. Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Take a breath. 110, 120, 130. Hang on to it. 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, 136, and today is 137. We've been in school for 137 days. I'll move this just because it's kind of bothering me. All right, let's go ahead and figure out what our weather is today. All right. Whoops. Sunny, 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 sunny. It is sunny in the sky. S-U-N-N-Y, sunny. It is sunny in the sky. Cloudy, 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 cloudy. It is cloudy in the sky. C-L-O-U-D-Y, cloudy. It is cloudy in the sky. Rainy, 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 rainy. It is rainy in the sky. R-A-I-N-Y, rainy. It is rainy in the sky. Windy, 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 windy. It is windy in the sky. W-I-N-D-Y, windy. It is windy in the sky. Snowy, 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 snowy. It is snowy in the sky. S-N-O-W-Y, snowy. It is snowy in the sky. Sorry about that. I forgot about the snowy. I don't know if it was a bad memory or what. I am going to open up my phone and see if I can find what the temperature is supposed to be like today. Let's see. Ooh, they've dropped it. It's supposed to be about 57 degrees today. All right. So instead of the 60s I was planning on, it's only going to be 57 today. So let's come on over here. See how we had it at 77 for yesterday? It didn't quite get that warm either. But we're going to go down here. I guess we should start counting. The zeros kind of covered up. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Hang on to it. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. All right, so we can see that it's still in the green. So we're going to have to wear our jacket today instead of the shirt that I already had picked out. So we're going to have a jacket on today. We're also going to have our raincoat on because it is supposed to be raining a good share of the day. So for today, we are going to put up cloudy because we'll have some times where it's just cloudy. But most of the day, it's going to be raining. So it's probably going to be an inside recess day. So we will point our arrow to this today. Whoa! I just tossed off the arrow. We are going to point our arrow to the cloudy and the rainy because that is what the weather's going to be today. All right. Have I gotten everything done? Seems like I left something undone. Maybe I'll think of it in a little bit. All right. We also are going to be talking about our theme, which is springtime. Oops. Ooh, sorry. Thought I was going to get through it without yawning today. We're going to be talking about spring. In the last few weeks, we've been talking about different kinds of weather, and we've been talking about how things are starting to grow in the springtime. This book today is called Curious George, Farm to Table. And the reason I picked this book out today is because when we think of a farm, we think of planting seeds and getting things to grow. I want you guys to see the progression from growing things on a farm to how they get to your table. And then we're going to start looking more in depth at seeds and growing things in the next couple of weeks. So, our story today is called Curious George, Farm to Table. And it says on the front, curious about where food comes from? And this is by Scholastic Books. Or it's published by Scholastic Incorporated. All right. George, centered right here. George was helping his friend Marco make his famous tortillas for his abuela's dinner party, birthday dinner. Abuela is another word for grandmother. George reached for a bag on the windowsill, but it accidentally fell to the ground. So the bag was right here, but it fell all the way down and it split open. Don't worry, George, said Marco. That's a masa. That's the masa, or the cornmeal. We use it to make tortillas. I'm sure we have more. Marco looked at the cupboard. Uh-oh. I thought we had more. George had an idea. He knew exactly where they could find the masa for Marco.
They walked to the local grocery store and asked the store clerk, "Masa? Oh, I'm sorry. I just sold the last bag. Look at those empty shelves." "But I promised my grandmother I would make some tortillas for her birthday," said Marco. "Beep, beep. Look, here's a delivery truck." "You're in luck. The delivery man is here," said the store clerk. "My Uncle Enrique," Marco exclaimed. "Let's ask him for some more masa." Try to turn the page here. All right. "Uncle Enrique. Today is Abuela's birthday. I want to make her tortillas, but I don't have any masa," said Marco. "No masa? I don't have any on my truck, but I know where you can get some," said Uncle Enrique. "My job is to deliver food from the warehouse to the grocery store," Uncle Enrique explained. "Let's drive to the warehouse to get some more masa." So Enrique is going to drive Marco and George to the warehouse to get some more masa, some more flour. Unfortunately, the warehouse manager said that they didn't have any more masa. "I'm waiting for a shipment." "But hold on," she said. She took them to a different part of the warehouse. "You might find one bag way up there," she said, pointing to the top shelf. Who do you think can help them out? Luckily, George was an expert climber. When he reached the top, he saw the masa. George had saved the day. With the bag tucked under his arm, George started to climb down off the shelf. "Wait, George! Toss the masa to me," shouted Uncle Enrique. "I'll catch it." George tossed the bag. Oh! Just then, the warehouse manager yelled, "Watch out!" to another employee. Distracted, Uncle Enrique looked away and the bag fell to the ground and burst open. As they left the warehouse, Uncle Enrique said, "I'm sorry, Marco. Abuela won't have tortillas for her birthday. It's all my fault." They climbed back into the delivery truck. That's too bad. So all they have left is a broken bag. George looked at the back of the empty bag. He pointed to the picture. "George, you're right. That is the mill where they make the masa. There's even an address, and it might not be too far away," said Uncle Enrique. They decided to drive to the mill. Inside the mill, a worker showed them how the masa is made. Grains like corn and wheat come down into the mill and they're cleaned and inspected. Then the grains are put in the grinder, right here, and they come out as cornmeal or flour. Next, it's sifted to remove all the parts we don't need. And finally, the cornmeal or flour is bagged and shipped to the warehouse. "Could we have one bag of masa?" asked Uncle Enrique. "I'm sorry. Our corn comes from local farmers, but there wasn't enough rain this year, and the drought delayed the corn harvest." No corn, no masa. George knew a local farmer who grew corn. He even stored rainwater for his crops. George pointed the way to the Renkins' farm. "Thanks to my water tank, we stored enough water to get through the season. I harvested corn all day today," said Farmer Renkins. Renkins. Farmer Renkins was happy to help. He gave them fresh and dried corn. They took the dried corn to the mill where it was ground into masa and put into bags. While Uncle Enrique took the bags to the warehouse to be packaged for the grocery stores, George and Marco took one bag home to make tortillas. George now understood that the food from the stores came from farmers like his friend Mr. Renkins. At last, Marco was able to make his famous tortillas for his abuela's birthday dinner. The whole family loved them. George did too. Here's something that George and Marco could do sometime. They could go ahead and start growing things. This gave us an idea that says test your green thumb by creating your own mini greenhouse. You will need an egg carton, soil, vegetable seeds, water, plastic wrap, and a clear plastic bag. It says fill each slot with soil. So each of those little round things that the eggs go in, that's for the soil. Place one seed in each slot. Make sure the seed is covered by soil. Water each seed so that the soil is damp but not watery. Cover with plastic wrap or clear plastic bags and set on a sunny windowsill. If the soil starts to look dry, uncover the carton and add water. Wait and check for little green sprouts. Once the plants are big enough, transfer them to a larger container or garden. And that's something that we will be doing later on. Probably next week, we're going to go ahead and plant some seeds. So we'll have some pretty flowers from Mother's Day. All right, you guys. We are going to end it there. This was just a reminder of what farmers do for us. They provide all sorts of plants and food, and they send them to the market. They send them to the warehouses, and that's how we get our food at the grocery stores. All right, you guys have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.